Race number 10, which is the second last for us on Sunday, is a Class 3 contest. 1,400 metres is the trip, headed by Chunghwa Spirit. On two of his last three starts, they've been on the all-weather, though. Over the 1650, Alfie Chan takes 10 pounds off. African Sign debut, ran last behind Big Party at well over 101. Volpino's another horse coming off the all-weather. Zach Purton jumps on board, takes a drop-in trip as well. Solar YY was a last start course and distance winner. It's got a barrier 2. He rolled forward last time. Pickin for John Size and Joe Moreira behind Guy Dragon last time out. He is a three-time winner this season. Charizard runner-up last time out behind Team Spirit. Cassida Forcer off the all-weather behind Kobe Op, where he finished fourth. And Ultimate Glory, the 8-year-old, goes up in class after beating a nice kick over course and distance last time out. Chunghwa Spirit, Pickin, Cassida Forcer and Happy Fun are the horses that have been up at Chung Fa in the last month.
And good to slow is the prediction here for race number 10. Cassida Force was able to pretty much lead a barrier trial up at Chung Fa. Beat a Group 2 place getter in that trial too, did Cassida Force. Happy Fun, he set handy in a recent trial and did stay on okay. You got African Sky, who's caught wide there from his stall of gate number 13. Picking to get a nice run, and Solar YY with gate 2. He should get the run of the race.
Should do, yeah, and he's working well. He's done very little wrong so far, this 3-year-old by Snitzel. This is a race with a handful of really nice young horses on the way through, and he is one of them. No doubt about that. The last start winner, having his second run over the 1400. He's drawn well also. We go up to Chun Fa, and Pickin at his second prep goes into the race third up. His first two runs back have been good behind Solar YY and then Guy Dragon. He's just about ready to peak, I would think. And Charizard, he really gets back early, but he really thunders late. He did win 3 starts ago, and he's run 2 good placings at his next couple. The 1,400 metres has tested him so far, but he continues to mature with racing.
OK, didn't test Solar YY too much last time out when he won, defeating amongst others. Pickin, Pressure Ship and Monster Kaka gets a good gate to try and repeat the dose.
Yeah, I think Monster Kaka was just a fair performance, so I'm happy to work around him. I think the other 3 have all got chances. Even Pressure Ship down near the rail there, he was in some congestion. Pickin, as I said, goes into the race third up, so he'll be ready to find that extra length or so. And Solar YY's continuing going up the mountain.
Yeah, he had a terrific win on this occasion. He really had to dig deep for it, really snared it late from, I think, Craig Starr. You had Superstar there on the outside as well. Good, tough performance from him, Umberto Rispoli and Frankie Law. He's the one to beat in this. All
right, that was Uncle Steve in the white jacket as well, if you're wondering who that was. He came out and bolted up on his next start. Charizard has been pretty consistent of late. He was the winner 3 starts back. That was mid-March.
Yeah, Brett made an interesting point about 1,400 metres. He's had 2 tries over 1,400 before and run 7th in both of them, but you can see when he gets going late in the piece, he really can rattle home in a good sectional. 22.69 last start. He's been in the market his last few. He's been really consistent since winning. He'd been pretty consistent before that, and I'm going to give him one more chance here, 1,400.
I think he'll actually eventually end up being a much better and stronger horse next season, because this is his first prep. So that extra 200 metres and trying to finish off the back of it is a lot harder for him. But he's a really nice horse who's going to eventually end up in Class 3 and maybe higher.
All right, Pakistan Friend is a 2-time winner this season, but this was below par. It was below par last time out behind Champion Supreme, finishing last.
Yeah, unacceptable performance. This will be his 3rd run for the O'Sullivan Yard. They've opted to go for the blinkers for the first time. He's another one that could potentially hunt through and try and lead.
Yeah, I thought the trial here was OK from him. He was really shaken up in that last start effort before the home turn, and he just dropped right out of it. He went forward from a wide gate in this barrier trial, finished close up in that 3-way finish there. I'm going to give him another chance. I think he's too good to leave out.
Yeah, he's a talented galloper, no doubt. I haven't got him in the tips, but I would be putting him in exotics for sure.
All right, that's Pakistan Friend with the blinkers on for the first time. Solar YY, our favourite though, Brent.
He is. I'm going to go with Pickin, Andrew. I think Pickin is probably the pick of the bunch, and it's a pretty decent bunch to pick from. Solar YY, the danger. Old Ultimate Glory won with a bit of class last start. He powered away from nice kick. In the end, there was a big gap back to 3rd. I think coming in with a light weight, he can be competitive at his 50th start in this class. And Pressure Ship getting closer and closer, isn't he? 9, 7, 14 and 2. I'll throw in Cassida Forcer there into that trio, because I think, as Tom mentioned, he trialled quite well up at Chun Fa, and he's getting close, might get a soft lead.
On top for me is Solar YY. I think he'll be pretty tough to beat here. Pakistan Friend goes in with the blinkers and an OK recent trial. Picken, always been a fan of Picken, and Charizard, another chance of him over 1400. So 7, 6, 9 and 11.
All right, yeah, Picken definitely goes in, as does Solar YY, but Precious Ship for me is my each way play here in race number 10.